That's pending that no news moves the market in such an adverse reaction. So once again, guys, after I check my dollar and I see that my dollar is neutral, then clearly I'm checking oil. And then from oil, after I do my markup on oil, and guys, just so you guys know, I normally don't mark up my charts this much. I only did it for the sake of you guys, so you guys can see visually what I look at when I see the market. Normally is naked lines, naked charts and line charts, and I do everything pretty much in my mind because I just don't like a messy chart. So I like to keep it clean. So once again, from oil, guys, what I normally do is I go from oil, and then I go to my first bay. And anybody who knows me as a trader know that Euro USD was bay to get started with, and it's gonna be bay to end with. I got my side bays, but Euro USD has been bay since day one. So, and she pays me out, so I stay faithful to my bay. All right. So obviously, you can see right here that we're starting the week with a broken support. All right, 10993 was the previous support, and we had a broken support level sometime last week. All right, so when we get a broken support, the euro actually had a big sell-off down here to 1.09332. Now, if you look at this resistance that this support that it broke, I don't know if I want to pull it up, but I guess I will. If you guys look back at this, it hasn't broken this support since May of 2017. All right. I just happened to look that up because I was marking my chart up and I was like, yo, like I went back on my hour, my one, my weekly, and I couldn't see where it broke support at. And I looked back and I was like, Jesus, this thing goes back 2 years. It hasn't broke support at this level in 2 years. So now I'm looking like, oh, if we can get a retest of that area, then that area becomes our new resistance. And that's an excellent area to start looking for bearish formations. All right, we're looking at 2017. Let me go back to my hour 4. I'm looking at it to go back up to 1.09933. If it hits this area and it decides that it does not want to break through, then guys, that becomes our new resistance, right? We're looking at a 2017 resistance now kicking in 2019. And if it does not break this resistance, which I don't think it will, if it does not break this resistance, guys, then we're looking at an opportunity to get in for some bearish formations. And then we're looking at new key areas right here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see if I can bump it up to my day chart. So this becomes my new area of support down here, okay? I'm looking at 0.7785 to 0.7795 as my new areas. I don't know if you guys can see that. My new areas of support. And that goes all the way back to April 1st of 2017. So again, guys, these are hypothetical analysis that I'm doing. I looked back on this from April of 2017. Went back and saw where that support and resistance was. I saw where it broke through, and I'm checking to see if it's going to break through this new area of resistance that we have, and probably go down to this new area of support. So, like I said, guys, this came back from April 1st of 2017. So, hopefully it doesn't pull an April Fool's joke on us in 2019. So, guys, that's where I'm looking at right now. We're looking at a support of 1.07795 and a resistance of 1.09933. So, like I said earlier, usually whenever I get a neutral dollar, whenever I get a strong dollar or whatever, my secondary pair that I look at in those particular situations is UJ. I look at USD JPY because, again, that's one of those pairs that you have to look at when it comes down to the strength and weakness of a dollar. Now, I marked this chart up last week, just playing around because, like, I don't really trade UJ. I look at it as a reference point, but I marked this chart up just messing around for fun. And what ended up happening was I marked it up at a support of 107.240 right down here. And what ended up happening was I actually ended up getting a breakthrough down here at 107.240. Now, I had no intentions on trading UJ last week, but I ended up getting a touch at that 107.240 mark. So now that I have a touch at the 107.240 mark, I'm looking to get another touch. All right, I'm looking to get another touch at the 107.240 mark. If I get another touch at that 107.250, 107.240 area, that becomes another key area of support. And then I start looking for bullish formations. All right, so what I'm looking for now is, let me just throw this on here real quick. Messed that up. What I'm looking for now is for, if I can get this computer start acting right. Hold on, guys. I've got a new computer. This computer's acting stupid right now. Or maybe it's just me. What I'm looking for now is to get my second touch right here, my 107.240 line. And then I'm starting looking for bearish formations going straight up. All right. So I'm looking for bearish formations. And my target area for this particular trade is going to be the 108.490 area, which is right here. All right. Top of this wick from September 17th. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting for it to retest this area, this 107.240 area. And I'm looking for it to go up to 108.490. Now, if it breaks 108.490, I got a target area of 108.990 as my backup, just in case it breaks through, guys. But just based off of the strength of UJ, I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna break through, but it's just a nice reference point to me to have on my charts, just in case it breaks through my first take profit zone, or my first zone of resistance. Now, I told you guys last week on the last call that we had, I believe we spoke about UCAD. I told you guys that I would keep my eye on UCAD. I think somebody brought it up in a chat or something. I'm not 100% sure, and I said I would keep my eye on it. I seldomly look at UCAD, but it's one of those pairs that has been making noise for the last few weeks. And I told somebody I would keep my eye on it. So I decided to throw it into this chat just so you guys know that I'm not, I'm not a liar. I want to keep my my eyes open for you guys. But as you can see, I'm on an H4. I am on a H4. Hold on, make sure. I'm on a 4-hour, and I looked back a few weeks. And when I looked back a few weeks, I saw this big pull down, or this pullback, right? I saw this big pullback, and the key area of support was broken right here. Okay, well, right here. All right. So when I saw my key area of broken was broken at, let me see, it was 133.190. That was my key area of support. That was, of resistance that was broken, and then we had this big pull down. Then 133.190 becomes my area. Becomes my area of resistance, even though it hasn't quite tested that area right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to read the chat, and I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Okay. So what I'm looking at right now, sorry guys, what I'm looking at right now is 1.3319 becomes my new area of resistance. And now I'm looking at 1.31070 becoming my new area of support. What I'm waiting for is for it to break down. Right now I'm looking for it to go up. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm looking for it to bounce down a little bit, probably go up to about 1.3235, break through here, hit 1.3319, and then I'm looking for some bearish movement, guys. At this point, I personally believe, now I got to keep saying that because I like to put my disclaimer out there that these are all hypotheses based on my analysis. I'm looking for it to hit this retest of broken support at 1.3319, and then I'm looking for some bearish formations. All right, I'm looking for some bearish formations to the downside with target areas being 1.3110. And then if it breaks target area 1 at 1.3100, I can't even talk right now. 1.31070. And then my target area is going to be my next target area. I'm going to initiate a short on that if a breakthrough happens from 1.3170 to 1.30390. All right, so that's what I'm looking at UCAD right now. I'm just looking to see if it's going to go back up to the and retest that broken support area and then come back down. Excuse me. Let me take a drink of water real quick, guys. All right, so from UCAD, I go to my side bay. All right, y'all know USD is my bay, and gold is my side bay. Recently, we got reconnected, and I haven't been able to let it go. Now I'm gonna kind of zoom through gold real quick because a lot of you guys trade gold. If you don't trade gold, then we'll talk about this a little more. But last week I was looking for gold to kind of break through 1523. I was kind of hoping that gold would break through with all the talks about war and impeachment and all this stuff, man. I was kind of hoping that gold would shoot up a little bit more, but gold was just being very, very stubborn last week. And, we got met with a resistance area right around 1523. Now, it broke through a few times, but nothing major. It kind of stayed in this area between 1523 and 1530. We had a few breakthroughs. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong chart. But we had this area right here where it kind of broke through, but it didn't really push up. We had some slight up thrust before we had a pretty decent sell-off. Now, let me go from the day, because I was on a day. I meant to go to the H4. So right around here, guys, that's what I'm looking at. Okay. So we had a push up between 1523 and 1525, but then we had this huge sell-off, right? Now, you guys know we always talk about institutional candles. We're always talking about, how money makers and smart money's moving the market. Clearly, guys, you see this huge candle. That was an institutional move, right? We had this huge sell-off. So what I'm looking for this week, knowing that we had this huge move right here, is I'm looking for a retest of that 1523 area. What I want gold to do this week is I want gold to actually shoot back up to 1523. And I like to speak in layman's terms, guys. I'm a simple trader. I don't really try to, overcomplicate things. So if you hear me say words like shoot up instead of up thrust, then hey, call it what it is. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for gold right now to kind of go back up to 1523 this week. And what I'm looking for is for gold to hit 1523, so you guys can get in for for some buys between now and 1523. But ultimately, what I want gold to do, and what I believe gold is going to do, is it's going to hit the resistance area of 1523, and then we're going to start seeing some bearish formations toward the downside. So what I saw, let me go back to my day chart. What I saw in this day chart, basically, how I analyze this chart, is I saw gold kind of hovering up here between 1492 and 1525 area. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, like, yo, we got a lot of liquidity here in the market. So we have tons of liquidity here in gold, and we have a resistance area at 1523. Now, based on my analysis, I believe that gold is going to go up to 1523. Like I said, we're going to start seeing some bearish formations on the downside. We currently have liquidity sitting down at the bottom right here. So we have between the 1480 area and the 1453 area. So my guess is that we're going to get gold. We're going to get a spring towards 1523. We're going to get further declines toward the target area of about 1525 down to about 1453. Being that it's the previous support from a while ago. Okay, so we're gonna see some bullish implications in the next few months after it hits 1453. But right now, guys, I believe that gold is gonna hit 1523. We're gonna get some bullish. I'm sorry, we're gonna get some bearish formations. It's gonna go down to about 1480 to about 1453, and then gold. We'll see, but I don't know what the news is what the news is gonna do. But I believe we're going to see some bullish formations after we hit 1453 for the rest of the year. But, in a perfect world, that's what's going to happen. If not, guys, just watch the news, keep your eyes on it, and we'll see how it goes. Once again, these are all hypothetical based on my particular skill set and market conditions. Obviously, you guys know that market conditions can change. Forex trading comes with risk. Past profits do not guarantee future returns. Guys, I'm Mr. Paid in PJs. My goal for this week, my personal goal for this week is 2,300 pips. You guys can follow along in my Team Pips group chat. And we always, welcome new people to come check out what we're doing over at Team Pips. Once again, my goal this week is for 2,300 pips. And we are definitely going to hit that goal, and we're going to exceed it as well as we always do every single week. So, guys, that's my analysis on a few pairs for this week. I'll have some more pairs coming at you guys for the rest of the week. I will touch down with you guys again on Tuesdays and Thursdays. With that being said, that is my market analysis and my goals for the week. Guys, I'm completely done with my section of this Zoom. CODI, it is time to bring CODI up so CODI can tell you guys what he sees in the market and what his personal goals are for this week. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to bring CODI back up and let him give you guys what he sees in the market and a little bit of his mind. Once again, guys, CODI is incredible when it comes to this market. He's very humble, and he won't tell you guys how awesome he really is, so I'll do it for him. CODI is a very awesome person, a very awesome individual. He's very awesome at trading. And he's only getting better, man. He's a student of this game always, and he's his own worst enemy because he's his own biggest critic. And I love that about him because I'm exactly the same way. So with that being said, CODI, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, man. Take it away, bro.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So what's going on, guys? I just want to give it back to Coop. Coop does a phenomenal job breaking down these markets. He's a phenomenal teacher. He's a he's a mentor of mine. I'm always listening to what he has to say, following in his footsteps to get to where, help me get to where I want to be. So I highly recommend you guys reach out to Coop, ask him questions, ask him challenging questions. All right, don't ask him lazy questions. Because I can tell you right now, you go out and ask him a lazy question, he's not going to respond. All right, and if he does respond, I can guarantee he's going to be a smart ass comment back because I do the same thing. You ask me a lazy question, I'm going to give you a lazy response or a smart ass response. All right. Let me grab a bottle of water really quick, and then we'll get started here. Alrighty, guys. I hope you guys got some inspiration on that vid if you were on the call before Coop started going into the charts. Played a quick little video. Just kind of get our mind in the right spot, get our souls moving, our vibrations vibrating, right? All right. And then Coop dived right in and went straight into the markets, all right? Oh, I'm in the wrong account. Damn it. That's all right. All right, guys. I know he went over gold for you guys. Here's my little snippet on gold. All right. I'm going to bust it down to the day. Okay. All right. So obviously, if we look at the day chart, okay, I know some of your eyes may not be able to see it, but I'll try to make it as clear as I can for you. All right. We had a previous area of resistance right in here, right? For about 6 years, okay? For about 6 years, we had that previous area of resistance, okay? This was, to me, okay, this is one big accumulation zone, right? And what you guys need to understand if you guys are going to start studying the Wyckoff method and stuff like that, okay, is that accumulation will always be bigger than distribution, okay? That's why this distribution is so small, okay? Because once you truly understand what's going on in these markets and why they move the way they do, you're going to understand why money, okay, why big money wants to sell off as quickly as they can and accumulate as many orders as they can. Because people would rather buy than they would sell, right? Would rather buy more than sell. So it's a quick sell, okay? It's a quick distribution of profits to a markdown, to a large supply zone, right? Think of your accumulation zone as filling up a warehouse, filling up your stockpile, filling up, under your bed, filling up your fridge, however it is, okay? And then it takes you a while to fill it up sometimes, but it goes away even quicker, right? I mean, I know that goes here for cereal or fruit in this house, right? We'll get a lot of fruit, and it's gone within 2 days, okay? Because my kids love fruit, all right? They love all types of fruit, all right? So think about it like that. Sometimes it takes you a long time to get it, right? Or for people who are still working a job, okay? It takes you 40 hours to get one check, and that one check is gone in the blink of an eye. Okay, it takes you 40 hours to accumulate one paycheck if you get paid weekly, okay? It takes you 40 hours to accumulate one paycheck. And it takes you, 15 minutes to distribute it to bills, to the kids, to pay for school, sports, whatever, right? Life, right? Think about it like that, okay? So, right, we saw this big accumulation. I see it probably now, what I'm seeing here, okay? If we know market structure, right? We got lower, and then a high, and then a high, and then a low, and then a high, and then a low, and then a high, okay? And now we have a low. But this low is lower than this low, all right? If you go to I'll erase my box. If you go to the line chart, right? This low, this price low is lower than this price low. Yes, there's a big wick right here. Okay, but price is lower here than it is here. Okay, this high is lower than this high. What does that usually mean? That we're getting ready to start a downtrend. Okay, that we're getting ready to start a downtrend. Because remember, again, we had a low, okay, a high, a low, a high, a low, a high, a low, a high, a low, and then a high, okay? And now we have a low. But this low is lower than this low, and now we have a new high. This high is lower than this high. Okay? We have to start looking at it, right? We have to start looking at it like that, you guys. All right? But if we want to look at it, right, I just said a distribution is quicker than accumulation. Okay? If you understand Wyckoff, okay, you'd essentially have your PSY right here. You have your selling climax here, or your buying climax there. Your upthrust after distribution. Okay? While you have your buying climax, automatic rally, or automatic reaction. Your secondary test. Okay? It broke below maybe to fake people out to think, oh, maybe this is accumulation for a spring, okay? You have to break it down into your phases. So this was phase A, phase B, phase C, and now we're in phase D. right? If we break this low, obviously we're going down, okay? And where are we going to go down to? You guys, remember, I'm only on the day chart, and you can see this type of stuff on every single chart, okay? Where we're going to go down to? Well, we have equal lows here, okay? We have equal lows here, at least with price, okay? Now, wicks may be in both of these areas, okay? We have some lows here, okay? To the 1300s, maybe, okay? And that's a stretch, all right? That's going to be a stretch. Why? Because we know gold wants to push higher. Think about all the talks that are happening right now. Impeachment, war, trade, okay? Next year is an election year, all right? We have to remember what events are happening for our country. Why? Because the dollar is backed by gold. Still, I believe. I haven't really heard anything new that is backed by anything else. The US dollar is backed by gold. Okay? James can correct me. I believe Mr. Wilson's on here. He can correct me if I'm wrong. Or if anybody else knows, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay? But gold is backed by the dollar, or the dollar is backed by gold. All right? But gold is also a safe haven for major investors. Just how Coop has said the yen is a safe haven. I don't remember if he touched and said gold was. Gold's a safe haven. Okay? So when there's war talks, when there's impeachment talks, when there's any type of big economic talk, okay, people pull their money out of the USD because the USD is the strongest currency right now. Okay, it's the powerhouse. They pull it out of that and they throw it into gold, or they throw it into the yen. Now, if people, now if Japan and China and everybody start talking about becoming in power or not, right, that you're going to see gold move, okay? That's why the China and U.S. trade talks broke, okay? When they started talking about them trade talks, it broke that resistance line. Okay, this is the break of that resistance. That was resistance for fucking ever. That trade talk with Trump and China broke this resistance line. Then they talked again here. Okay? This is where they started throwing the white flag out, saying we submit. All right, guys? Remember, news is nothing but an excuse to move the market. All right? Why is that? I've said it a ton over this past week and weekend. So the people that were with me this weekend, you're going to hear it again. The reason news is an excuse to move the market is because the media, the news outlets, can influence the masses. Okay? The media influences the masses even more now because of the power of social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Bumble, whatever other social media platforms are out there, right? So, you guys have to remember that as well. All right. Now, I'm gonna remove this stuff off of here. Okay. We'll go back to our candles. All right. Can you guys still kind of see the distribution that's setting up here? Okay. All right. So what I'm seeing is for these lows here to be broken. Okay. For our lows there to be broken. Okay. To come down to these lows here. To these lows here. Okay. If it breaks these lows, I'm looking for it to come here. Before you enter a trade, you should know where you're getting out. All right. And then the possible lows here to get broken. To get captured, money captured, and move back up. but I really do see it coming at least back down to the 1400 area before any real big move upwards. All right. Now, today is a market outlook / Q&A session. So there is roughly about 16 people on here, 17 people on here, excluding myself and Coop. If you guys have any questions, please drop them in the chat. I don't want to just keep talking because I can talk forever. I want to answer some questions, help you guys look at some stuff, okay? So I'm looking at gold this week, and I'm looking at GBP, JPY. Okay, and you guys see I already have it marked up here from last night, right? I was talking with some people last night about GBP, JPY. Okay, we have some lows here that looks like it may have just been broken. Holy smokes. What happened with, oh, that was my lines, okay. About to say, that was my trend line here, right? Sorry, so this is what I was telling the people over the weekend at the fellow traders place, okay? Overall, right, we had a down movement, came up, kind of back into a redistribution phase, okay? Because remember, the JPY is a safe haven, okay, which means it's going to be strong. So if this is strong, this is going to go up, this is going to go down, okay? All right. So this was nothing but a pullback, okay? This was nothing but a retracement in my eyes, okay? Everybody interprets this stuff differently, all right? But what did we have create here? We had double bottoms, right? That's a W that formed, right? People bought here. What are they going to do again when price comes all the way back down to here? They're going to buy, okay? And what are the banks going to do? They're going to keep it going, all right? Now, it's going to take some time on the day chart for it to get down there, quite possibly. But we'll see what happens, right? People are also going to buy right here. Why? Because for all you W traders, what do? You buy the neckline, right? Maybe that's not the exact neckline, but there, or however you guys draw the neckline, okay? I'm not looking for it to buy anymore. Our overall momentum is downwards. The market is not going to reverse off of a pattern like this, okay? The market is not going to reverse off of a pattern like a W, okay? It's not going to. It's just not going to. It's not going to reverse off of one candle either, all right? Overall momentum is downward. Sellers are in control of this. This was just a pullback so that they can get a higher price to sell at so they can continue to move it lower, all right? Go down to the week, okay? Look at your equal bottoms here, your relative equal lows right here, okay? There's money sitting down here. There's money sitting here, okay? That needs to be accounted for. Again, big move down, impulse up, a little retracement up, move down, okay, little retracement up. And I'm still looking for bearish movement, so I'm still looking for sells. Okay, I'm still looking for sells. But you see up here, the market didn't reverse right away. You see this W here. Why did we have this type of movement here? Because people had bought that neckline. Banks were like, okay, we'll give it to you a little bit, and then took them out. Okay. or that could be what, a head and shoulders, or whatever you guys usually trade. I don't trade patterns, guys. I don't trade W's, I don't trade M's, okay? I trade liquidity. Trying to understand liquidity more. I'm trying to understand volume better so that I can be more precise. I don't feel like being on these charts all the time. I want to be on these charts for 5 to 20 minutes tops, maybe a half hour for 3 days and be done and just make money and go about my life. Figure out something else to do. Whether it goes in golfing or whatever, okay? All right, so let's drop down to the 4 hour. Again, I see equal lows here. I have this highlighted here because this was relative equal lows, okay? So what did people do here? They bought when it came to here. What did it do when it got to there?
Right now,
It blew through it, came down, captured the money within here, captured the money right here, made the double bottom, triple bottom, whatever you want to call it. Somebody dying from coughing? Coop, are you all right? All right. The big candle here, the big FU candle for the impulsive move up. Okay. Now, this is the 4 hour chart, right? We have equal lows here, right? We have some possible equal, maybe, okay, but this is a big wick, so there's money sitting there, all right? For it to come back down here, I can see it happening because the overall picture is still bearish. Alrighty. All right. So I'm looking, and then now we go in closer, okay? And we have equal highs here, okay? And what was the last move before the impulsive move down? What was the last move up? Right here. Okay, but we also have equal highs here. What was the FU candle before this move down? Right here. So can this come back up to here? Yeah, it most definitely could. I'm not saying it's not going to. Okay? But you guys can go ahead and call me a liar when, oh, it's a bullish trend. Nah, it's probably just coming back up to mitigate their order out. Okay, because they really haven't been mitigated yet, I don't think. All right, so banks buy to sell and sell to buy. So when they're buying, okay, they're buying to knock everybody else out in order to sell the market because they want to capture your money, our money, to move the market. All right. Good job, Gold. Fucking me. Okay, I don't think they've been mitigated out yet, but they very well could have been. All right, same thing here. Okay, equal highs. This is the last buy before the sell. They need to come back and mitigate their orders. Same thing here. This is the last buy before the sell. They need to come back and mitigate their orders. This candle, I'm not saying they have to come back and mitigate because they already did that here. Okay, this buy candle has not been mitigated yet, so they're still in drawdown from this buy that they entered. Okay, they're still in drawdown. They're in drawdown of, I'll just say the 50%, right? That's about 50%. Where's price at? Price is right there. So they're in drawdown about 107 pips. Okay, they're in drawdown about 107 pips. Now, if we're in drawdown, don't you think we want to have the market go back up so we can close out of that drawdown trade and go with momentum to the downside? or go with momentum to the upside, however you want to, look at it. Hell yeah, we want to get our money. But they created this double top here to induce people to sell when it comes back for the triple top, because they know that they're going to put their stop losses 20 to 30 pips above it. So they're going to take them out. They're going to activate everybody's buy stops. Okay? They're going to activate the buy stops. They're going to take people out on their stop losses, and then they're going to move the market down. Okay? So we can go down to the lower time frames to really get the last buy before the sell. Okay, now I have 2 areas marked up because it's about 3 different entry points that you can have. In fact, there's like 4 different entry points that you can have. Okay, just depends on what kind of trader you are, what's your personality when it comes to trading. Okay, and as you get down to the lower time frames, right, you see how much price was playing in here. Okay, came up, indecisive, dropped, came up, almost, so we'll count that, there's money there. Okay, people sold it here and put their stop losses above the high. Went down. Bought it, stop losses below the lows. Came up, sold it, stop losses above the highs. Now, did people take profit? Maybe. Maybe. But there's also greedy motherfuckers out there who are still holding this trade. For it to possibly come back up, take out stop losses, take people out at break even, come back up, mitigate their orders in between here. Okay. The reason I can possibly see it come into this one, and now that I'm looking at it, is because there's unhealthy price action right here. Okay. Unhealthy price action right here. I'm going to change the color, by the way. Okay, this is unhealthy price action because this was the last buy and this was the last buy here. Okay, unhealthy price action here. So I can see price coming back up, mitigating this unhealthy price action, at least to the open of this candle, to drop. Take out these lows and to continue the downward movement. Okay, we have more unhealthy price action right here. Now, to confirm this unhealthy price action, let's go down to the 15-minute. Okay. And tighten it up to this. Okay. Probably about that, I would say. Okay. But as you look at the 15-minute here, okay, especially right here with this one, this imbalance here is confirmed. So I'm not too worried about this one up here. This one's confirmed as unhealthy price action. Why? Because we had equal highs, relative equal highs right here. Okay, I'm not going to count that candle. I'll count that. Okay. You had your relative equal highs. That price shot up, took out the money that was here. Okay, took out the stop losses that were here, activated the buy stops that were here, and shot it down. Shot it down so quickly, it didn't capture everybody that wanted to get in on this ride. Okay, some people weren't tall enough to get in on this ride. So what's going to happen? It's going to go on for some time, and then it's going to come back, and the people that were too short for it are now tall enough to take it out, to ride the rest of the roller coaster down. Okay? Equal highs again. Look at all this money that's sitting here. Ton of money sitting up here. Okay? Just have to give it time. Got to be patient. Let the market come to you. Okay? Look, it's creating its equal highs here. It's creating equal lows here. Okay? Let the market come to you. Just be ready for it. Okay? Now, can this just continue to move down? Yeah. Doesn't come up here? Oh well. I'm cool with that. I'll just find another entry. All right? So I'm looking for downward movement on GBP JPY. Downward movement on gold. Okay? USD CAD. Let's see here. Do I like it? I don't like it. Okay, I don't like it at all, actually. Do you guys have any questions? Okay, because if you guys don't have any questions, I'm not really going to go over anything else. If you guys have like a chart that you want me to go over that Coop and I didn't go over, you can, or I can. If you want Coop to go over it, just ask Coop to go over it. If you want me to go over it, I'll go over it. Me personally, I'm staying out of UCAD for my personal trades. Right, if someone that I trust has a signal, I might take it. But if you look here, in the 1 hour, look at those equal lows that got taken out by this wick. Look at where that wick stopped. Okay. And that's okay. That's okay. Okay. You see equal lows here that get taken out by this wick because it was immediate reaction up. And that's a big ass wick, so there's money sitting here, in my opinion. Okay. And my bias are always going to change, just depending on what the market's going to give me. Okay. There's money sitting here because it also created equal lows. Okay. You have equal highs right here. Equal highs right here. Okay. This is a sideways movement, guys. Okay. I'm not the greatest with wick off quite yet, so I can't. I'm not going to really sit here and try and say it's accumulation or distribution. I just know it's one of them. Okay, because there's so many different ways that it could be accumulating or distributing, right? Because this could be schematic number 2 of distribution, or schematic number 2 of accumulation, because this could be the spring for the move up. Okay. Oh, I spelled that all types wrong. It's going down. Where's my arrow at? Down. Okay. This was up. Okay. This was sideways. This was sideways. Do you see it? Okay. This is just an ugly down. Okay. It looks like it's getting ready to start going sideways. Okay. Just gotta let the market come to you. But again, we're on the day. Okay. We're on the day chart. Big money plays on bigger time frames. make sure you're understanding the whole picture. Okay, here was a head and shoulders movement. Shoulder, head, shoulder. It went up a little bit, came back down, got taken out. Big move up, head and shoulder, went down, taken out, for the move down. Okay, your patterns will work sometimes, but not all the time. Distribution setup for the markdown. Okay. It is dry up in here. Do y'all need some water or something?
Nah, you cooking, boy.
Okay. Let's see here. USD, we'll go to exotics, okay? Go to the peso.
Family, if this is making sense, guys, drop a 333 in the chat box. Are you guys is this starting to register, guys? If this is making sense, just drop a 333 in the chat box. If you're starting to really understand this institutional trading and how we have to think like retailers and trade like the bank, let me know if you guys are up. Just check in with us real quick. Drop a 333 in the chat box if this is making sense and you can appreciate this value.
Banging, okay? Another way that I attack the markets or I approach the markets, guys, is I look for obviously equal highs and equal lows. You know, where's the equal highs at? Where's the equal lows at? But while looking at the bigger picture, okay, where's there more of? Do we have more equal highs or do we have more equal lows? Okay, obviously we have more equal lows. So all that's telling me, you guys, is that there's money sitting down here. Because people are in buys and have their stop losses below the low, which causes spikes like this, spikes like this, okay, spikes like this, spikes like this. Those FU candles, those fake outs, okay? Same thing here, right? This is nothing but a fake out. This was nothing but a fake out. This was nothing but a fake out. This was nothing but a fake out. Okay. So we're moving sideways on the peso, on the day chart. So let's drop down to the 4 hour. Maybe we can get some clearer price action going on here. Okay. What I see that just set up was a teacup. Okay, you had your bull, bear, bear. So you place your sell limit, boom, activated. What's above here? Stop losses. Teacup, boom, okay, for the possible move up. But people sold it here. I can tell you that right now. Okay, they sold it when it came back to here. Right? What is this set up for? A bear, bull, bull, and an inverted teacup. So I guarantee you people have buy limits sitting here. Okay, just waiting for the market to come back. Just waiting for it to come back down. Okay, but the bigger picture, what do we have, guys? Relative equal lows. Take them out. Okay, take them out to about 50% of this candle. Okay, for this move up. Okay, now again, I'm no fortune teller, I'm no future person or anything like that, future reader, right? Just something that I possibly see. Okay, because we're created equal highs here. Okay. Could this move higher? Hell yeah, it can move higher. It can move up to here, right here. Okay, and then drop. Right? Because this was a quick buy to sell. Okay, this was a quick buy to sell. USD ZAR. Ooh. Okay. Same thing. Look at this. Look at this move here. Okay. You had lows. It broke down, shot away. Okay. See, it came back down, created equal lows right here, guys. Fuck, did that create some nice equal lows? Because it never came down and touched this candle, though. Right? All it's doing right now, it took out equal highs. Took out equal highs. Okay? Insufficient price action. That just got filled. Okay? Come back up to this high. Okay? For the possible drop. Okay? That's 30. What's sitting here? Money. What's sitting right here? Money. Okay? How many people do you think sold it? Right there. A lot. And you know how I can tell you? Because of this right here. That's how I can tell. Created a triple top. A lot of people sold it when it came back. Blew through, came down, and then went back up. Excuse me. Okay. For what now? Well, we have double bottom here. Okay, we have some equal lows right here. Some equal highs right there. Okay. These equal lows right there. We're taken out by this. These highs right here. We're taken out by that. Okay, so these highs up here, not accounted for yet. Okay, drag that all the way over to here. Okay, whew. Man, money sitting all up here. Guys, this is setting up for a recession. This is setting up for a recession. You're going to have to go broader on that statement, Andrew. I really don't know if you're, doing a question. But getting the tools to build the house, now you just got to back test it, right? If that's essentially what you're asking. You're not understanding how to use these tools. You just got to train your eyes. Okay, just got to train your eyes. I'm still training my eyes. By no means am I a master at this. I'm a perfectionist at this, right? I want to be. I'm learning it, still learning it, but I'm giving you guys everything I got. Okay, train your eyes to find where retail traders are trading. Okay, like I said with W's, okay, this was a W. Okay, M's, this is a small M. All right. Find out. We all know what most retail traders are trading. We were taught them when we first started trading, but we were never taught why the market moves the way it does and how it moves the way it does. Okay. More explanation. People that are on this call, I'm assuming, are with I Am Academy, right? Go watch Zach and Jordan, Zach McDonald, Mike Miles, Rock Hoomer, Mike Navarte. Okay, go watch those guys. They're going to explain this in way better detail than I will. And they usually have some special guests on there, right? Some co-hosts on there that are not quite a part of the educators platform yet, but they have some great insight on it, right? Guys, names like John Fibonacci or Vifa Valentino, Iffy, Trade with Matthew, okay? Those guys have some great knowledge when it comes to this stuff. And those are my mentors, okay? Okay. I know it's gappy, but still the same. Equal highs, equal lows. These highs be taken out. Okay. This is, people probably saying, oh, it's retesting. And they're buying it. Okay. Break and retests. Now, do break and retests happen? Hell yeah, they happen. But I'm getting in the trade. Most of the time, I'm already in the trade by the time you guys are entering the break and retest. I'm adding another position on the retest because all in Richard Woodcoff's way of trading. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. That's what, you can see this as accumulation, up, mark up, distribution. What usually comes after distribution? Mark down. Okay, if it's the true distribution. Right? So again, this was a Q&A session. Any questions, please put them out there, whether it be to training or trading. T's on the line. Ryan, I believe, is still here. So if you guys have questions about building, marketing, this type of stuff, you can ask them, just any type of general questions. We want to get you guys set for the week so we can hit this stuff hard, guys. Set you guys up for the week, get you guys empowered and motivated to tell your friends, and not even friends, but strangers, okay? Because strangers are your biggest supporters. Your biggest supporters are strangers. And those strangers are going to probably turn into associates. And then those associates are going to turn into friends. And those friends are going to turn into family. Okay? So, we want to get you guys ready, motivated to get people on the intro to Forex calls that Ryan and T put on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I believe they're still doing it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. T can correct me if I'm wrong when he comes up. But we want to get people onto those so that they can see the power of this stuff, because the recession is coming and we're all going to make the bag in that recession. Okay? This is where we're all going to have our breakthrough. We're all going to have a breakthrough during this recession. It's coming. May not be the end of this year, may not even be next year, but it's coming. All right. So I'm going to go silent. T, if you got anything to go over, I'll let you go over it. Ryan, same thing. Coop, same thing. Mr. Wilson, same thing. But drop some questions if you guys want. I'm going to silence and stop sharing.
All right, guys, I want to give it back to Cody. He's doing an amazing job. Cody and Coop, guys, literally have really stepped up on the trading side to really lead the nation in terms of building this foundation to trade like the institutions. So I'm just so excited that those brothers are rocking and rolling. And it takes an extreme amount of commitment to really donate, hours of your life when you already have a skill, but to really be passionate about teaching is really very humbling, guys. So I'm just excited that the next 90 days, there's about to be a major shift. I just want to tell you guys, God is making a major shift in your life the next 90 days. There's about to be a new mind in your life the next 90 days. And I really think that you guys continue to show up, stay the course, guys, keep getting the education, stand in your studies. Everything is about to shift for you guys. So real quick, I just want to let you guys know a little bit about our schedule as we the flyer is getting printed up right now that it'll be liquid that we can send out in a group chat. But guys, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have the intro to Forex. And even though if you've been in that class, you send guests there to it, always make it an attempt to hear it yourself. Because I have a lot of traders that reach out to me and say, man, that class is so fundamental, simple, that repetition is making them stronger as traders. When we talk about the mindset, when we talk about the market and how we need to execute. So guys, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is for your guests. Tomorrow's class is going to be amazing because it's right before the end of the promo. So the promo ends tomorrow night, the 165 to get started. So guys, if you have anybody that's been on the fence, anybody that's ready to rock and roll, that needs more value, you can invite them out to class tomorrow and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Tuesday nights at 11:30, Cody and Coop will be going into the market analysis, trading setups, and getting ready to, run it up together. Wednesday, intro to Forex again. Thursday, another market analysis with Cody and Coop. Friday, we do our intro and a recap for the week. Saturday is going to be study tables. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys, right? I just want to have a real conversation for everybody that's on the call right now. And I don't want to be long, but I definitely want to be strong. I just want to take about 60 seconds or 2 minutes just to tell you guys what's about to happen in the next 90 days. Guys, there's going to be so many events. There's going to be a lot of activity in the next 90 days. The reason why is because we are turning our momentum up to a whole nother level. This company is about to grow from 100,000 customers to 1 million customers in the next 90 days. That's a $900,000 people gap that's about to really expand in the next 90 days. So right now, we're just about to do two things. We're about to turn our activity up, and we're about to turn our attitude up. It's two things we got to focus the next 90 days, your attitude and your activity. So, guys, we're about to get in a major launch mode. We got events on Tuesdays, Taco Tuesdays at Bar 10. Thursday, we have Bracket Room. We got Owen Wright coming on the 17th. It's just so much value that's going to be happening in the city of Chicago. But unfortunately, we can't force you to show up to nothing. So this is your business. This is your education. And it's all on you. But it will be laid out in the group chat. There will be tons of opportunities. And we're also about to start, guys, I'm plugging in with some major traders that's in Trade Nation family, Retire Rich. And we've been sitting down really just working on major next level promotions. So, guys, I'm going to start throwing the signals back out in the group chat just to give some of our students a run to get in the game, just to have some of that excitement to really go blue, trading at a 0.01 lot size, and really just create that momentum coming in as a trader while we're learning the skill set of trading like institutions and growing that big bank. So, guys, I'm excited about what's about to happen. Stay plugged in. Leaders, get your team plugged in, because all about October is about retention. We want to make sure that everybody's on the products, make sure that everybody's touching the services, go into that Harmonic scanner, copy and paste the signals, go into your IM Academy Center, listen to the IML educators, guys. It's about to be amazing. And me, myself, guys, I'm about to go into another level of leadership. Every morning I'm about to drop so much value. I got a goal to read over 50-some books in the next 90 days. So I just want to pour out everything I learned and pour it into your spirit, because the right information that you need is going to be out here, guys. And I'm going to give it straight to you the next 90 days so that you guys can have success. So that momentum call would be every morning at 6 a.m. If you just need about 15 minutes to get your day started right and really start on the right page, guys, as far as the right information, it's going to be game over. Then we got our educators that's stepping up throughout the week, our signals, our one-on-ones. Guys, lock in with your mentor. Ask questions, guys. Bring that noise. Make sure in our group chats, every time somebody joins, we can shout them out. Always remember, what you celebrate accelerates. So we want to be more vocal in this next 90 days. We want to, listen, I know it's blood, sweat, and tears that's been drawn these last 9 months. But going in October 1st, you really got to get laser focused on the next 90 days. You're going into the fourth quarter of the year, and you just want to finish like Mike in the fourth. So, guys, I just want to thank everybody for hopping on for Men's Day coming soon. Okay, thanks, Coop. So Coop is putting together a Men's Day where we'll be able to fellowship as brothers, hang out, kick it, have a great time. And, guys, we'll be continuing to pour into the group chat. Make sure you guys are active in that group chat. Once again, in October, guys, we will be removing people that's not active, that's not celebrating nobody, that's not sharing value, and just really just holding up the group chat. So, guys, let's make sure that we're active in that group chat. We're speaking and we're celebrating others. Thank you guys for hopping on tonight. I love you guys. Have a blessed one. And I'll see you at 6 a.m., 7 p.m. Central. You guys have a blessed one. Have a good one.